Previously in Perseverance full clearance, Naxon revived Saxxis and ordered him and Esperia to search for the cookie doughs. Before joining the Union, Kara challenged Pep to a duel, where she used a bunch of sword powers that would have been useful during the first boss fight. Eventually, Saxxis located the cookie doughs and launched an all-out assault, forcing Sped to sacrifice himself to save the rest of the family. Oh good, you're eager. Feel free to make yourself at home and look around. I have nothing to hide. You're loving this, aren't ya? You're not perceptive, huh? Foo-foo. Well, when you're done snooping, I'll be waiting for you at the top of the tower. It's never easy, is it? Nope, never. Life is on hard mode practically always. Enough chit-chat, you two. We've got a wish to hunt. I'm on the same page as Nola. Let's see what this crazy woman is all about. Yeah. What's even the point of this when we can just walk around? And also, what's this pot doing here? I don't think I want to look in that. It looks like a shortcut. Well, I wouldn't either. I can't just shoot it to break in and use it to climb higher, huh? Bunch of torture equipment. Let's not get too close. Sound idea, Darl. Wow, what an ugly statue. Is that how you greet your reflection each morning? Ouch. Hello, 99? I just witnessed a goddamn murder. Wait, I can still go outside? What? Weird. Egad, worse than I thought. Memorial statues have fallen into the wrong hands. You don't even know who that is. The old ones are before our time. Humans. This dude looks to be some sort of legendary stick person. Probably legendary piece of shit. Any man who has to have a statue made in his likeness is a man too vain to deserve it. Though do keep in mind, some people are made statues without their consent, usually a herald or dwarf. It's like a goodwill nod to those who sacrifice to make the world a better place. Oh, yeah, true. I wonder, if we succeed, will we have statues that recognize us? That's kind of crazy to think about. I could care less. I'm here to fix the country and protect what I love, not to get some dumb trophies or whatever. Lead the way, impetus. Pandora's stroked on the other side of the chest. But it's Pandora's jar. God, how do people still get it wrong? Because Pandora's box sounds way cooler, duh. Also, how are you able to know that? Thought your whole thing was being a sheltered, naive, awakened nightmare. Being sheltered doesn't mean I'm uncultured. I didn't even know that, and I'm literally so cultured I'm from outside of yours. I'm like, multicultured. I think we'll, for once, not make this a feral fucking issue. Sorry, Nola. Huh, alright. Apology accepted. A sword? This dude, whoever he was, had the right idea. What, getting killed using a sword? The latter, obviously. You should vary your arsenal a little, Kara. Some long-range attacks wouldn't hurt, you know? Never. If I can't win with swords, then what the fucking point is there in life? Wait, you already have long-range attacks. Those sword missiles. Ignore Nola. I think your dedication to that mindset is admirable, if a little lackluster. If I start to feel useless, I've got some options, but as long as I can, I'll adhere to the swing of the sword. Your loyalty may be the death of you, you know? I'm aware, it's a risk I'm willing to take. If I weren't loyal, I wouldn't be here right now, would I? I'm ready to face death, so long as I don't die alone, I can rest in peace. I can die in peace. Oh, that was touching. Sorry to get sappy. It's a very large axe. No mammal I know could possibly wield this. Look at the skeletons, Pet. Many of them belong to the old ones. She's had attempts to end her life before, and by look of things, they've had no more luck than Sped did. Those specks left us years ago. That or she's been bringing them here to feed from and kill them. Let's pretend that isn't the case. Better them than us. The fact that we're here makes her cocky statement a little more worrying than it usually be. My curiosity is rising. Like the bubbles in your head. Oh, quiet you. You two are adorable. Look, yeah, that's not even the wine, it's just water. Well, that's actually a relief. I half expected it was going to be blood. Probably just full wine. Probably. But I wish I hadn't have looked. Why does a woman's apparel make you flip out so much? Because it's probably hers. Why don't I take it and wear it? No, that's, okay, I'm over it. You're being kind of creepy, Nola. Uh-oh, it's a book. Not just any book, this appears to be a journal of her nemesis. Reading it may give us some insight into her condition. Sounds good, let's read. Day 316, the weird monkey person in robes visits me again, at last. I've begun to imagine it was just a crazy mirage. However, while his intentions seem good, he knows things I might actually be forbidden to know. I feel uncertain I should even write such in this journal. Let's just say the conversation was existentially damning. He said, however, that in the nearby future, he would need my aid, and I would seek his. I wonder, does he know of my plight? Day 365, Naxon's becoming ingratiatingly annoying, as are most of his peons. I'm now searching in every crevice possible, but no luck still finding them. And I'm sure even had I been searching every minute of every day, I have not had any more luck. The Archbishop Saxxis is whom I find the most tolerable, and for a mortal his age, his devotion and competence is incredible. I've been looking into his past exploits. He's one of the most impressive scientists I've sort of met. It's funny to think someone who saved this world from a global hunger crisis and developed many of the life-saving machines we now have been decommissioning to stop the rapid population of the country, that such a person is now aiding us in our task. Which really drives the alchemist? Full of surprises, Saxxis has topped it all. He found the Kokido's hideout and is currently working on de-establishing them. Naxon arrived in person. I was worried I was in trouble, but thankfully it was good news. The burden was no longer mine. There's no way Saxxis will succeed in wiping out the Union. They are too well prepared, and Saxxis has cited them several times, with an army or not, but I foresee one of them will die. I foreshadowed as much to their Black Death last time me and Sped were in the same room. Unfortunately, the vision isn't much clearer than that, but even if Saxxis kills only one, Naxon won't be able to bully him about his incompetence anymore. Which is cruel and appreciated watch. I tend to play devil's advocate with Saxxis. Naxon really needs to get off his high horse. Wow, she's not completely heartless, it turns out. Going by my experience with her, she probably has more heart than any of the Order, just as she's aligned with them, rather than us. So, 364 ways to dissect a victim, so this is where she learns all her nasty tricks. I didn't know anyone made books like that. She has little books on medicine. I'm not even sure what to feel in regards to that. Whoa, Esper Frost, 28 years old, graduate of nursing, medicine, and chemical science. Is this Esperia before death? It's possible she has said that she's damned, or been damned for many years. Curious as fuck. Lasher Talto's interview with the vampire. Geez, the Switch loves her and Rice. Well, I guess they'd have appeal to a vampire, which is what I think she is, or at least thinks she is. That'll explain her goofy fangs. And why she loves you, Mr. Red. Please don't make me entertain that line of thought. What was that? That's not good. Oh god, don't look in the barrel, don't trust me on this. Right, like it was my dream of Snoop. My god, this is a jar. Pep, burn Pep, whatever. Bunny slippers, a blue hoodie, a sleeping eye. I don't think this is Esperia stuff. There's also a box of banana flavored Tic Tacs. This is definitely not Esperia stuff. Hey, going somewhere, cat? You vultures again. Soulcatchers, I recall. We're here to confront Esperia. We don't have any mess now, do we? We didn't have any mess. My, what charmer. If you're as strong as she believes, then we shouldn't have much of an issue for you, but if you're weak, then I guess we'll have to have the fun of feeding from you instead. Oh, I see. It's a challenge. Right you are. If you die here, then you probably aren't worth the time or effort of extracting for her, but you'll just do it just fine. Your devotion to your mission is admirable. I'm not gonna fail here. Can't say the same for you, though. Why can you go through the wall? Oh man. Well, that worked. Diagonal, it's for the win, I guess. Wait, why are your blood stains on the table? What the heck? How'd that work? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on, I need to go back down real quick. Hopefully they just don't respawn, but if they do, I'll just snipe them with my diagonal powers again. Apparently there's a left side to this page. Oh, it's a book. Okay, journal, sounds good. Yeah, left side starts on day 1. I've been ordered to scry out the cookie doughs, and they are perseverant human mongrels and exterminate them mercilessly. Well, we will scry them out, but there are at least 2 of them who are special. I will defy Naxon's instructions if I have to. They are worth it. Day 2, the red menace continually eludes me. I can see why Naxon left me to this task, rather than doing it himself. It's frustrating, and even with all the tools of prognostication at my disposal, I feel this is a needle in a haystack search. Day 3, still no luck. It's a shame there are 2 among them that are so important to me. Otherwise, I could incinerate the entire force and fulfill Naxon's orders without a care. But life's never easy. I expect no less of a challenge than death. In the end, I'll get what I'm after. I always do. Day 4, Naxon pestered me about the situation. I hate failing to deliver. You went from the orders of such a pay superior. It's more my pride than their nagging that gets to me. But they nevertheless are a reminder that I failed to some degree. The search goes on. Day 6, I've started drifting off from my goal. Maybe I'll just wait for the devils to come to me, or involve themselves. It's not like they are accomplishing anything out here in the sticks. It's also giving me time to concentrate on other matters. Day 15, Naxon hasn't barred corresponding. Ideal seeing as I've been entertaining myself. I figure fighting them at this point is just going to be more annoyance. I've recently stumbled upon something invigorating while looking through my crystal orb. 16. What an interesting day. I was approached by a monkey-looking fellow in black robes, with a weapon of complete and discernible origin. What was truly remarkable about him was that he felt like he was fictional and real at once. He merely remarked that we'll speak again. Day 300. No, I'm not counting. I'm just estimating. It's been almost a year since my supposed search began. Naxon has begun applying the pressure now. I don't know what could possibly stem for such irritation. He's been inquiring about it for months. I was hoping he had given up. Wow, so she wasn't the one to find us. I wonder who did. Probably Saxxis, given he was the one leading the attack on us. It's surprising how lush it looks up here compared to downstairs. She said to make herself at home, so let's have a look around. Must we? Well, let's bet. She only need one. Esperia is an evolved Soulcatcher. The beds aren't for her. Victims of hers are likely assaulted here. Try to think about it. Yikes. I see why Sped feared her. This is pretty macabre. New weapon, the Zodiac unlocked. Seems this weapon has defenders. I must learn this thing that goes boom. Alright, silly Dreadimps. Let's do it your way. What is this weapon? It's so weird. Ah. This is kind of a gimmicky weapon. It's a bomb that requires me to have perfect spacing. It seems weaker than a shotgun. I don't know, man. It's a little weaker than a shotgun, but I feel like it could be good for if you can do precise spacing in some ways. But I know I probably have to use this against Esperia because apparently a shotgun is not supposed to be used on her. It's locked. What kind of dark secrets could she possibly have to hide? I'm in no eager hurry to find out. Pussy. Oh, she actually locked something. Now I'm curious. I'm glad. Should I be worried? I feel like I'm the one who should be asking you. Wait, we can actually walk in the beds? Oh, sure. That would have helped with maneuvering. The running version functions more like a standard projectile. But to use it effectively, I would still need to be a good distance from the enemy. While the standing version is a bomb. I see. Holy hand grenade. Is it actually... So because it's holy, that means it'll deal more damage to her, I guess? Because these are magic-based weapons, I guess? Is that the logic here? Knee socks, lots of knee socks. And Phi Heisen's fishnets, and yeah, let's stop rummaging through Esperia's undergarments. I'm with Black Death on this one. How come my party members can't actually, fight alongside me? I guess it's because it's not a turn-based RPG. Lots of lingerie and guard belts, which is funny. I don't think I've seen her in anything other than that stupid blue hoodie dress. Why is assassination is beyond me? Is that the only observable? I guess that is. She's waiting to make pots. That's asshole talk. I actually need to get more pots. I give up. This pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle. The chalice held by Mouse has the goo that is you. Get out of here with your 40-year-old references that nobody who will play this game will get. You make me sick. And from fucking paint your wagon of all things. That's from Camelot, you fucking sponge. Oh, oops, my point stands. If you ladies are done your tiff. Yeah, right, yeah, sorry. Oh. A save point and a teleport. Pay no mind to the near invisible, for your real enemies are hiding in plain sight. Wait, you're the monkey! Member 12? Shoot, how many... I wonder how many invisible NPCs I missed. I wonder what these are for anyway. Helldothian activation crystals. I wouldn't recommend touching them, but they function as remote switches for Archbishop technology. Damn it, now I really want to touch them. Don't, you might get killed. Indeli Sarami Yaveli Yarvarar. Indeed is serenity mute. You've appallingly led yourself to a vexatious palace of omens. Jeez, this one wasn't easy to decipher. You can read that? It's identical to the main code my mother taught me. During the Great War, it was used between girls as a way of talking that couldn't be interpreted by men. Oh yeah, that stuff is hella creepy, but also cool in this way. These do look really cool and terrifying, but in a cool way. Agreed, Esperia has a good sense of decoration. Even her morality eludes her. My worry is that she is more moral than she lets on, but is suppressing it in order to achieve her endgame. In one of the nightmares I had, I saw her in tears, holding tightly onto a girl I didn't recognize, and they were being loomed over by a tall, thin, angry-looking woman with blazing blue stars in her eyes. Seriously? I think some part of Esperia wants us to know how she feels, but it won't tell us outright, so we're left to piece it together for ourselves. I have to wonder if it's all a plea for help. I wonder if she has her own Gaiden game. It may be the only way we can win. If she is as powerful as Sped says, a change of heart may be the only way. Well, I want to see if she can be killed first. She has much to answer for. Even if she could, she would just be brought back to life because of Naxon. Yeah. Apparently this might not even be the first time she died, since she said she would revive. Yamanaril Serendi Vasi Samara. You may nearly escape the serenity, yet in truth, same way fate awaits. I'm scared now. It's not some sort of demonic language only Esperia and her Soulcatcher understand? It's not a demonic tongue at all, Pep. That's the maiden's code. My mother taught it to me. Nice. This is her throne. For someone called the Frost Queen, her throne doesn't really represent her element. Frost Queen is only one of her titles. She also gets Frostwitch, Eve of Futility, Pandora, Angel of Spite, Widowmaker, and plenty more. Someone is well read. I'm not much use in battle, so I'm making my policy to be sagely. Otherwise I'd be useless, and that'd be lame. Good on ya. Crystal, truly the epitome of overused fantasy plot devices. Well, at least it is pretty. It's about as pretty as a sparkling coffin. Oh, you're right. So eager to see me too. Now the time has come to crush your spirits and allow you to see into the eyes of malice as your father did. You were really looking forward to this, aren't you? Let me think. Well, yeah, duh. That was rhetorical, but okay. Esperia, wait. Why do you seek this one's soul? You're already more powerful than any being I've ever encountered. Why do you need more power? I don't need more power, but I want it. It gives me something to do. A purpose. It's the same which led you into this whole mess, wasn't it? Your purpose is only to gain more power. Power you'll never really have much reason to use. What's the point? It's something you'll understand later. It's a bit difficult for mortals to comprehend. So what do you say you, silly anarchist? Ready to be tormented beyond your wits' end yet? I'm no simple agent of chaos. Look upon me, and you'll see the arbiter of anarchy itself. An icon of absolute freedom, Miss Frostwhisper. And why are you here? Naxon is the insurrector. Killing me won't free of his tyranny. You aren't very subtle, recusant. You think killing his queen will make Naxon weaker, more vulnerable? That's really why you're here, isn't it? To make him suffer like he has made you. That's it. Yeah, you're dangerously cluey. Whew, someone in this order has to be. Let's see what you're capable of then, recusant. Oh, which reminds me. Ah, of course we don't get to have party members. Ever. Shit. Wow, what do you do to them? Oh, they'll be fine. It's you I'd be worried about. Should you impress me in this battle, I'll let them free. If you fail, I will bleed you dry. And I won't lose. You're right, Esperia. I did come here for revenge, but in the end, there's something even more important than that. I've made good friends, and my family that remains is dear to me. They're what pushed me forward. My loyalty and devotion to family means more to me than petty vengeance ever will. You aren't blameless. You did a number on my father, and you make my mother miserable with worry and fear. No more. I don't fight for freedom. I fight for what is worth everything to me. Maybe one day you'll understand. That's it, Kogito. Swallow with might and temper your emotions. You'll need every advantage you can get. The Recusant versus the Witch. How interesting, but enough of the banner. Weep! Oh my goodness. Oh. Ah. Oh my goodness. The tricky one. Ow.
You are damned.
Damn.
Watch where you stand. Watch where you stand.
Damn. Ow! That hit?
You are damned.
Ah! Simple fools, you think I would die that easily? Now burn the fires of hell off! Oh, this is hell.
You are damned.
Ah!
You are damned.
Oh man, this second phase sucks. There's so few openings.
You are damned. Watch where you stand.
Ah!
Run! Enjoy the imminent wake of peril you drop.
Oh my goodness.
You are damned.
Ah!
Watch where you stand.
Oh, come on, that counted. Ah, that wrong way.
You are damned.
Ah.
Watch where you stand.
Please give me heals. Yes, please. Oh.
Damned. Watch where you stand. Watch where
Give me a heal. Oh man, I'm getting too greedy. It's just me or she getting tougher. Oh, gotcha, finally! I'm not redoing that, that was tough. Oh, ow, alright, you win this round, heretics. Yeah, I did it! Yeah, nothing will change unless we kill Naxon, because he just revives all his generals. Like, they don't, like he has Phoenix Downs. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Thanks, Pep. So we know now she can be killed. Thanks to you, Peppy. Yeah, I think she can only be killed by magic-type attacks. Kinetic weapons like the shotgun are useless. Saxxis met his end with our father, and Esperia's met her end here. Perhaps there is hope after all. She'll be brought back like Saxxis. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, oh crap, we're still on this piece of rubble floating towards the crash. Let's get out of here before Esperia's crazy bullshit gravitation magic wears off. Well, this is the first time we've been here this year. Wow, conveniently land right near the... wait, isn't this the barn? Yeah. Well, we're clearly not going to get anywhere by hiding, so let's say we bring them a nightmare. I think I know just the way. Only hope our base in the barn hasn't been compromised. Let's go. Sounds good. You down for this, Kara? You don't need to even ask once. I'm with you, Pep. Yeah, you have to master a new type of spacing with the weapon every time. Yeah, I'm not redoing that. I think that was a decent first attempt. Of course, I did look at a bit at the dev's attempt, and yeah, I think she died like twice. Yeah, apparently, according to Dev, having the auto-run thing in the script actually gives you an advantage because it lets you run without triggering the enemy's anti-running mechanic. Yes, because it's tied specifically to pressing the run button, not to the act of running itself. So yeah, that does give me a slight unfair advantage against her. The running also has its own issues because running means I cannot turn efficiently, and since turning efficiently to pivot would mean having to press the run button, that would cause the enemy to penalize me. So in a way, I did make a trade-off there. Yeah, running but no pivoting in that fight, because pivoting would cause the counter to happen. But still, this is ominous. What's going to happen down here? Yeah, wait, there's an alternate exit to the base. The heck? Seems we have to take a train? Guess it's soon that we take out the trash. That was so corny, it was actually endearing. I just realized I'm black and yellow like pretty much all safety lines. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, hey, at least you don't resemble a walking, talking stoplight. And suddenly I'm not worried anymore. Dials, doohickeys, and Jimmy Whatsits. This is a brilliant machine that completely confounds me. Dumbfoundedness is sometimes its own miracle. This is highly convoluted stuff, very complex. Better just mess with everything. Oh no. When you live in a world of vending machines that look like they're designed to kill you, you better thank your lucky stars written that you have subways so ranked they are unapproachable. Whatever gross infomercial are feeding me, I don't want a bar of it. Automatic telltale machines for layer on the go. Gracious Pep, that's what mystical world you live in. No entry. No through road. One way. Aren't most signs so telling of the mammal condition? That philosophy was depressing. Only a fool or murderer would turn those screens on. Well, excuse me, but given I am the fool, let's be foolish. I foresaw you taking that attitude, so I put bear traps near the button to activate them. Oh fuck, now how will I be a fool and kill my friends? 7's overreacting. It'll turn on the surveillance systems in here, which may mean Naxon will find us, but it's not an immediate kill your friends button. But yeah, please don't touch it. Not to mention you're a lot more useful with 2 paws than 1, or none. Noted. I have a feeling you're going to enjoy this. I've been enjoying every minute of our more aggressive expansion. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Where do you get that sword anyway? Oh, it's passed down to me. I'll tell you about it later, when an adequate moment presents itself. Alright. I gotta ask, you always seem to recoil when you say something you find embarrassing or seem to almost despise yourself. Why is that? It's complicated. My past carved me awareness of my own childish way of doing things sometimes. I can tell you later, probably. Right now, though, I'm just too nervous. It's not a very heroic tale. Jeez, look at you, a woman of secrets and shade. What's there is in that poetic statement? I have no idea if I'm being complimented or sassed. Well, I won't say I complimented you, since you seem to get weirded out by praise. For some reason. You're not going to coax an explanation for that out of me just yet, either. Alright, go be all mysterious then. I'm sure you'll tell me eventually. You're not wrong. This is going to be one crazy party. You chilling there, mate? Just having a quick smoke to calm my nerves. We're about to go deeper into this than I've ever been. Ha, fair enough. So what do you think of Nola? She's terrifying. I'm glad she's on our side. Yeah, but in a good way, right? Like she's our nightmarish ally. I don't know, man. I think she's cool. You like fire seem to really dig women who can outmatch your sass. I'm not sure she's really my type. Oh, who is your type then? Will you even have one? I'm not sure. Maybe someone a bit more reserved and nice. Not so quick to be a lethal foreign rose. Oh, I gotcha. A more gentle type, like, wow, do gentlemen exist? Not in our world. You two are talking about girls again, aren't ya? Whoa, no, God, no. We do no such thing in your vicinity. Training here is pretty regular, if I recall. I'm looking forward to this. It's been too long that we've waited to take the initiative. I hear that, so say we succeed. What do you think you'll do? I'm not sure, actually. When I was young, I always thought I wanted to be a butterfly specialist or a photographer, but now I'm not sure. Hell, maybe I won't even pursue a career and just live a peaceful existence in a house in the woods. I really enjoyed the time I had your family in the Heartwood cabin, so maybe I'll do just that. I see, no plan then. Same here. Outside of drinking a lot of red cordial, I can't think much of what I'd like to do in my life. The future will tell, I suppose. Do we have any plans for when we reach the Frostbitten capital Citadel, or will we just roll where our guts tell us? Well, even if the latter of those wasn't basically the way we did everything, I don't know much about the city. I was born there, but we had to flee when I was only 12. One thing I do remember is that my adopted grandfather lives there, so I'll probably check in on him if the going gets tough. So your father isn't alive, but your grandfather is. He's a rat bastard. My real grandfather, I'll be damned if I know who he is. My dad didn't know, so hell if I know. Splode is awesome, though. He came to visit us sometimes. Wait, your father was raised by Splode himself. Duh, didn't the Splode machine or cabin's basement tip you off? Oh, I just figured those could be anywhere. In your defense, they are in a lot of places. Okay, and that event takes me to the next area. Trying to die too early, I've come to like you. It's almost time. With Saxxis and Esperia out of the way, Naxon will be on alert, so be careful. Also, what the fuck is up with Saxxis? We collectively kill him, I think, 7 times now. He keeps returning somehow. He's a cat, you twit. So? Never mind, if you have to figure it out, best you do so on your own. Is he still in his first life? Frostbitten Citadel Train Express to London Central will arrive on platform 1 in approximately 3 minutes. Please wait behind the yellow safety line until the train is stopped. We'll have to jump. The train doesn't stop here anymore. What the? Get in! Nice. Wait, it stopped for us for once? That mark of yours is really something. Let's go, dearie. She hijacked a train? What? One more save for the road. Ready to go? Yes. Naxonite Speed Demon. Is the demon just a figure of speech in this case? Or is the train actually demonic? Because it just looks like a regular train. Regular cyberpunk train. Railway to Damnation. So, Mara, it appears you have done that thing which is coming to our aid when we could use it. We could most use it when you weren't even invited. So lame. I told you to go and survive. I had little choice, as it turns out. The borders to the nation are under high security lockdown. All Britain is now closed off to continental Europe. Escape is impossible. Is this Brexit? What? Well, it's good to have you along. So, did you check this? I picked up this skill while fleeing Moscow. I have never made it here without knowing some handy tricks. Ah, I see. You seem in good spirits. Is it just me, or is something else making you this upbeat? Or is my presence just that amazing? Well, it's mostly you, but also the countryside. It's a nice reminder of what the future may be like once we dispel insurrection. Blimey, I still don't get why we call the insurrection. What's even up with that? Aren't we the ones rebelling? I'm not really sure either. It's according to related to the way Naxon's rise to power came about. If the tale is to be believed, he and his cult overthrew our previous monarchy and became an autocrat overnight. Naxon misled his cult into the belief that the monarchy was a tyrannical body of paid children that had no business running the country, and hidden he was a god, so it's very much an insurrection on their part. Oh, so then the previous rulers were basically just a really laid-back Naxon. Well, they were greedy and lame, but nothing like this. I think the Naxonite order had a lot more ease becoming what was due to royalty being seen from most as a downside. I suppose they got well rewarded for their ignorance. Yeah, if they had, maybe if they had the loyalty of their people, maybe things would have turned out differently, huh? Well, enjoy this view while it lasts. No, we're approaching fast now our destination, the Frostbitten Citadel. Uh-oh. Red trains. You've come far, Recusants, but your roller coaster ends here. Don't you ever give up. Have you persevered? Why even ask? You ought to be an expert on persistence, given that's all your fucking order does. You're usually also not so open with your accent of origin. Losing faith some, are we? Or that's not what I'm here about. Lucky for me, you seem to have left yourself a very unsafe position. Huh, but you're here too, so I bet there's another one of your shitty twists incoming. Yeah, lucky for you, gobsheets, I got some experimental devices to try out. So may as well make use of the situation. I love how our battles have more or less become, you try out as many of your new toys as you can before you inevitably get your arse beat. Well, I fucking don't. That's it, if I lose the battle, I'm done. I'm just gonna see if I can quit, because seriously, I joined this order for unhampered scientific research, not to be a bloody attack dog. In that case, well, if we beat you, will you mind getting these trains out of the way so we can proceed? Sure, whatever. Okay, you can get free hits off on him before he starts doing his entire attack pattern. Yeah, he always goes for the top left and right car. First he goes for the middle car, then top left and right, then the bottom. If you know how to cycle through the cars properly, you can get back to the top as quickly as possible, but then you still have to bait out his 2 homing shots into exploding. You have to use Shadow Dash in order to trick them into exploding on you so that they don't get in your way while you're attacking. And you can try to fire off as many of these as you can, but inevitably you'll have to run and grab ammo. Ah, did not mean to do that. This is why I don't play too many fighting games, because I would always input wrong like that. Okay, but still managed to cycle for the cars at least. Imagine if he didn't put all these cars there. I would have no way to dodge some of these attacks, huh? Yeah, you always have to make sure to shadow dash twice like that. Even if you manage to shadow dash through 2 of them at once, it would still only detonate 1 of them. You still have to make the other detonate while it's not hitting you. Yes, hitbox manipulation. Huh! Hey, I've never in all my years seen such dexterity. Originally I'm a scumbag, I'm also a scientist. You've shown me you are more than worthy of the rails, so the day is yours. Just be warned, heretic, you'll soon be up against much worse. I'm surprised we're willing to come to a truce like that, considering that technically he is responsible for Sped's death. How the fuck do you keep living through shit? Like, these are holy grenades, aren't they? And you're undead, so shouldn't that have like a bonus against you? Well, whatever, he's probably quitting, so let's continue. Okay, avoid using a poster. Holy crap, he really gave it the once over, didn't he? It's even worse than when I was here last. We've entered the jaws of hell itself. Well, pish, I didn't come here to get all melancholy. I came here to wreck some piggies, including their overlord. Statements like that are why you're our leader. Hope you can keep up, Jerry. We all have to be able to hold our own. I won't slow you down. And it's settled. Tonight we're going to beat down the Naxonites on their own turf, to play by their rules. Yet despite the odds stacked against us, we can't lose our hope, nor our courage. Never to plan, never to ponder, only to proactively persevere. Couldn't have said it better myself, Darl. Frostbitten Citadel, yet we already defeated the Frostwitch. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Perseverance, full clearance. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.